I'm going to show you a quick section of the lesson that I taught today with my students. They loved it. I just want to show you. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. All right. So I teach creative reading and writing with the students. And so I had them choose an image and they explained the problem and the solution or solution that they would implement. And they had to use the signal words for problem and solution. And then we had learned figurative language. So I had the students describe the problem and the solution using figurative language, and they were able to do that successfully. Okay. So let me just continue on, show you what I did and make this smaller. All right. Then what I did was I had them read the paragraphs. So I had a student volunteer to read the paragraphs for me. Sometimes, you have two students and then you just have a student read the first one and another one read the second paragraph. So what I did was I had them turn on the annotation feature in Zoom, and they had to find the signal words of problem and solution in the paragraphs. Okay, so I told them to go back after reading the paragraph, go back and highlight or circle, underline the signal words for problem and solution. And they were able to do that for both paragraphs. And then, I asked them, what was the paragraph about? And they were very successful. They said this paragraph is only comparing to two different pizzas. But this paragraph is telling you the difficulty, in making a frozen pizza. And they began to, let me show you what they did. Let me go ahead. Hold on. All right, there you go. Let me turn mine on and show you what I did with them. All right, so they began to find the problem. So making a frozen pizza, and I can just change the color. All right, making the frozen pizza. And it's saying that it's complicated. So the students underline words like complicated, issues, which are the signal words, you see, for problem and solution. And then they began to look at the problem, and then they look for solutions. So to prevent the sauce, they began to find the words like to fix, solve, solution, prevent. I told them to look for these words or any synonym of these words, okay? And it says, additionally, it's giving you more solutions to this problem right here. And so that's what they did. And they enjoyed being able to write on the screen using the Zoom feature, okay? And over here, they did the same thing. They looked for the signal words and they couldn't really find any. And plus, this paragraph was not talking about a problem in a particular solution. It was talking about two different types of pizzas. And so what I would do next week is I am going to teach compare and contrast text structure. And this will be, comparing two different pizzas. So that will be the text structure that we'll focus on. So I just wanted to come on here and show you what we did. So the next thing I did was after I taught them about organizational pattern, all right, so let me go back. Let me go ahead and clear my screen. Clear all. Exit out. So I explained to the students that organizational pattern and text structure, same thing. And then I told them that the text structure that we are going to focus on will be problem and solution. And I gave them the signal word. And I also reminded them, in order for this paragraph or whatever paragraph it is, in order for it to be a text structure of problem and solution, there must be a problem and a solution. That's very important to tell them because you have cause and effect. And so that's similar, but cause and effect doesn't give you any solutions. Problem and solution does. The text structure of problem solution has to have the problem and a solution. So remind them of that. Okay. So that's what I did. Then I went into having them choose an image, explain the problem and solution, and also use the figurative language because I taught them figurative language, and I always build on what I teach my students. And I've been doing this now for like 20 years, and it's always successful. Then I went and did the paragraphs with them, and they like to write. See, I do online learning and teaching. I do virtual learning and teaching. So you want to use the features that they have in Zoom. So they like to write, and also they love the emojis. I have a great lesson that I did with mood and tone using the emojis. So fun. All right, so let's continue. Then I, showed them a video, problem and solution, and then we go on from there. And then I show them how to take what they know about text structure and add it to their creative writing. Yeah, I love teaching my students. It's so fun. And so if you have a student who needs extra support, right, in English language arts, you can go to erinCircle.com, and then you can email us. And I'm also on Outschool, and I'll put that information for you, so this way you can be able to follow us on Outschool and register your child. One thing the parents always say is that I'm very patient with my students, and I'm able to break down the assignments, the skills, so that they can understand. And I do it with videos, music, and I always compliment the students. One mother, she just told me, she said, my son has more confidence because he's been working with you. And that's what it's about. I'm here to empower the students, educate them, empower them, and elevate them, watch them emerge into who God has called them to be, which is to be great. I love what I do. And so if you think your child can benefit from our program, go ahead and send us a message. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later.